Hello, Namaste, Salam Alaikum, Sat Sri Akal. Welcome back to another session with your Vahchef at VahRehVah.com. Today we are going to make another very exclusive roti from Rajasthan. We made bhati, but this is something even more unique called Khoba Roti. Khoba Roti, for this preparation, they use charcoal and they cook it on the charcoal. But today we are going to make it regularly on the tawa and on direct flame. We are going to see how to do it. Now for this preparation, just like we make bhati, we need the wheat flour which is coarse. So what you can do is, if you do not have a coarse wheat flour, you can take chapati atta, and also if you have some wheat, blend it a little bit coarsely and mix with this. In this, add salt to taste. This preparation has to be done only by using ghee. So add this clarified butter, that is ghee, and add water. You have to make a stiff dough to make this Khoba Roti. Now look at this. This is kind of a stiff dough, and also there is a good amount rich ghee in this. Make it flat. Now look at this dough. I made it into a nice dumpling like this. Make flat, and now take the rolling pin and roll it round. Now look at this. This is thick and nice. This is the size you need to make it. Just the size of a small roti. Now you can see that this is a flat dough, but we are going to cook it on a hot griddle. We are going to cook it little bit on one side and turn it to the other side. After that, with the fingers, we are going to shape this roti. Look at the size and the thickness of this roti. Just put it on a hot tawa. This is kind of a spoon we use not to burn our fingers. I am going to use something like this. We are going to give some marks like this, so that it gets cooked inside also. That should be enough. And now I did not cook the other side too much, and also on a medium flame. You can see it's not fully cooked. Now we are going to cook on the other side, after which we are going to give gashes on this side. Because the dough is really thick, the center part is not fully cooked. So it will be easy for us to give the gashes. I did not cook too much on this side, and the other side, I have to cook it on a slow flame till it gets a nice little bit coloring. After cooking for a few minutes, you can see we are getting color on this side. I am going to cook it for little bit more time. Once the other side is cooked, now we are going to give khoba. With your fingers, this is what giving gashes. But if you think that you are going to burn your fingers, you can just do like this also. But I would prefer to do with my hand. So once you do in the center lane, okay, now you can see there are two elevations here. On the other center, just give it. You can change the finger if it's going to burn a little bit. Now I just want you to see how I have given all the gashes now. Now I am just going to turn it slowly and cook it on the other side. Let it cook in its own steam, but do not press it, because the dents will get broken. So just put it on this, but do not press on the top. Now you can see this is slightly coloring, but we are going to cook it on a direct flame because we are not using coal. Take help of this, and also take the help of a wooden spoon so you don't break it, and you can cook like this on a slow flame. Keep rotating it little bit so that it evenly gets cooked. After every 10-15 seconds, just keep turning it. If you have a nice spoon like this, you will be able to hold it like this and rotate it, and cook it like this till it is very nicely cooked. And also, when they cook it in charcoal, even the sides also get nicely cooked. But when you are doing it on the stove, you have little bit of limitations that you are unable to cook these edges nicely. But if you cook it on a slow flame and nicely, this will be perfectly done. If you have these edges raw, you can just rotate it like this and cook it. Now you can see our Khoba Roti is all ready. Now you can apply ghee on this. Just add good amount of ghee. Look at this. This is what is our Khoba Roti. Dear friends, this is one of the very exclusive breads from Rajasthan. This Khoba Roti when you eat, it is really, really awesome. It's got nice crispy texture and a nice texture of a nice cookie too. This Khoba Roti, rich by adding little bit ghee on top, but very nice. You can eat it along with any kinds of sabji. If they make little extra Khoba rotis, what they do is they crumble it like churma and then put little bit of jaggery and ghee on it and eat it just like the bati churma. Dear friends, all my effort is to introduce you to different foods of India, so that when you see something like this somewhere, you know that this is Indian food. Because a lot of people, they are from India, they think they know a lot about Indian food, but they can't recognize even 1/10 of different foods from India. Dear friends, I hope in this session you have learned something about Indian food. But remember, VahRehVah is all about inspiring others to cook. So please post your recipes and cooking tips at VahRehVah.com so others can benefit from your great cooking.